Good morning, children. Today we are going to study the fifth chapter of our civics book, that is on judiciary. Now, before we begin the chapter, let us first again recap that, as I already told you, there are three organs or branches of the government. We have the legislative branch, which makes laws. We have the executive branch, which implements the laws, and the third most important organ of the government is the judiciary or the judicial branch, and the main work is to review the laws and settle all kinds of disputes. So today we are going to learn the third most important organ of our government, that is judiciary. Yes, and it is an independent body, as I have already told you. We will look into it in detail in this chapter, and this judiciary plays an important role in the functioning of India's democracy. Children, you must have seen this figure in most of the movies, and you must have seen this in the quotes. She is Lady Justitia. She is the goddess of justice. And why is her eyes closed and she has a balance? Because with that because she cannot see anything, so she gives a fair, a balanced and an impartial justice. So she is goddess of justice, Lady Justitia, and this is a symbol of justice which is found in all law codes. Children, in India we have the rule of law, which means we give more importance to the law than to the law maker. Now, this further I will explain to you. It applies this rule of law that says that no one is above the law and every citizen of the country is equal before the law, irrespective of caste, gender, religion, economic status or political power. So even the president has to obey the law, everyone has to obey the law in our country. Now, a question must be raised in your mind that the law is made, but how are we going to enforce these laws? Who is going to see that these laws are followed, and if not followed, what will happen? Yes, to enforce, and so a set procedure has been fixed that needs to be followed when a law has been violated, when it is misused. So to enforce this law, we have a judicial system. And what is the judicial system? There is consists of a number of courts which the citizens can approach, and if their rights have been violated. So whenever a law has been violated or the rights have been violated, we have a system of courts where the citizens of the country can go and get justice. So children, what is judiciary? Yes, it is consists of the system of courts, and the main work of the judiciary that it acts as a guardian of our constitution, and it protects and interprets the constitution, and it plays a very crucial role in the functioning of our India's democracy. It reviews all the laws that the parliament makes. If it finds that the law is not in accordance to the constitution, it can strike off the laws and strike off all those laws and consider as invalid. It also protects the rights and liberties of the citizens. All the fundamental rights, as you can see here, have been protected by the judiciary. If any of these laws and rights are violated, a citizen can approach the courts. Children, that another question that arises in your mind is, why do we need courts? Just for example, just like every match needs a referee so that the match is played properly and smoothly without any disturbances, similarly, like every competition requires a judge, to decide who is going to be declared as the first position or the second position. Similarly, a country also requires a strong judicial system, a strong system of courts where if the laws are violated, citizens can go and get justice.